Scallywags, put your hooks and paws together for the meanest, ugliest, goriest spectacle of your lives.
Well, give me the gory details.
You want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details.
Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
And all the gory details. Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Through methods somewhat gory. But how?
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. I'm your hostess, the mostest, Trejo Gorey, and I'll spare you the gory details. We should have done like just a touch. Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you all this evening for our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast, aka Taco Tuesday, where we're coming to you live from not my own home. We're coming to you from a new studio that we just spent some time setting up in here this evening, where we're going to be making you some goodies here as promised. At the beginning of the year, we had a $5,000 goal for Extra Life, saying that if we could raise that goal, we would do an Extra Life tattoo. And if, to encourage us to get to that point, that if we got to 2.5K, that we would do a cooking stream. Well, not only did we blow past the 2.5K and the 5K and then the 10K, but we're still going, friends. So to make good on our promise, we are finally getting to do the what is up, friends? I see you in chat. I see you. BBQ Boss, Smart Platypus, welcome. Lone Wolf, hello. So to make good on that promise, we are in fact doing this cooking stream here. You might be asking yourselves, what are we cooking? Well, I'll tell you. We are doing a little bit of Danny Trejo's tacos here. In a previous year during Extra Life, we did his chicken tikka tacos, and they were super good. This year, we're doing his classic fish tacos, and that's what's on the menu here. But before we go further, we just said a whole bunch of stuff about Extra Life. You might be asking yourself, what is Extra Life? Well, I'll tell you. Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon. We're going to play an entire... You spy SpongeBob? No way! Yes, Pixie. Welcome, friends. Now, we get to play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It's an absolutely free event, and all you have to do is just sign up. And you'll get a little website you can go and donate to, and it literally goes directly to these sick kids in these hospitals. It doesn't cost you a penny. All these donations are tax deductible. Tax season is literally right now, so it's like a win-win. What's crazy is that every second, 72 kids will actually enter the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in need of life-saving care. And the Children's Miracle Network hospitals always make sure those kids receive that care without ever receiving a bill. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this great cause. It does not have to be broadcast on Twitch. It does not have to be video games. It can be card games, board games. You do sports games. Like you can go outside and play horse with your friends if you want to. Like there's no wrong way to Extra Life. This doesn't have to even be done like on game day. You don't have to do it 24 hours straight. You make it as unique as you'd like to you. So that's what's going on here, friends. Speaking of Extra Life, I can't show it to you behind me because I don't have like the old green screen going. But our friend in chat, Raw Platypus, did use their Phantom points here on Twitch to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash towards this great cause. So give me a second. I'm going to do that real quick. Via Platypus. I'm going to give them the credit. I'm going to give them a drum roll. You ready? It's asking for my credit card information. Sorry, I'm on my laptop as opposed to my desktop. Platypus, I promise I'll make good on this. I promise. I'll write it down. It's going to happen. We'll make it work. Anyway, tell you what. Let me get to like the main scene here and we'll get started. So let's do that. Let's go. Oh, I should probably put some tunes on for you guys because we don't want to be dead silent. So you guys let me know in chat if this is way too loud or if it's way too quiet. I'm not hearing it right now. Hello? The media? There we go. And this song sounds goofy. Okay, it's a little bit better. That seems a little bit loud, actually. Where are you at? Down a little bit. Okay, so speaking of Platypus, a while ago, Platypus sent us a little care package. So we're going to put that on right now. Paul Jen, hello. Welcome to stream. Hey. The Bobs are watching you. We got 2 Bobs, friends. We got 2 Bobs. Are you going to come say hello? You guys got a face reveal for Kayla. Hello.
Hello. Well, I have this hat on.
Yes. Lone Wolf, where you at?
Oh, there he is.
Here he comes. Background music is a vibe, to be honest. All right, listen. As long as it's not too loud. And then, of course, we've got Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf, say hello. Where's your Bob? We got to cheers the Bobs. in my Clink. Cheers, friends. All right, well, we got our produce there. We got our fish thawing out. We've actually had it been sitting out like at room temperature for like a little bit here because the last thing you want is like it to be stone cold inside when you start cooking it. So we're gonna let it like chill. 3 Bobs actually. Where's Bob number 3? Oh, duh, SpongeBob. Oh God. All right, well, Platypus, I'm gonna mark your fantasy point as complete, but I'm gonna take mental note that you made me do that. So first things first, let's grab our recipe book here. Classic fish tacos. Why is the next song not playing? This sounds like a carnival. I don't like it. Hold on. Much better. Much better. Thank you. No one's saying anything about the rat under the hat who's actually cooking. That's my little buddy. Okay, so classic fish tacos. The taco is simple with very few components that need cooking. It makes a great 20-minute weeknight meal. It's the healthiest for the 3 fish tacos we serve because it's pan-cooked and not fried. If you're pescatarian, you're going to love these. You're going to eat these every day and probably live forever. Let's go, pescatarians. Okay, so this should make 8 tacos. Some of the ingredients when I was shopping needed to be scaled up, so I did that. So I have a feeling I'm going to be leaving these guys with some goodies for the week, which has been good. Let's see here. First things first is we're going to need some fish that we need cut into 3-inch pieces, so that's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to even give these guys a little bit of a rinse because they've been sitting in this bag for a while, and then we'll go from there. You can see the Gorey Details posters, we're saying? Oh, you can't? That's okay. Imagine Bob was covered in pups. Enjoy the backside view here for one. Okay. Oh, there's walleye cheeks in here. Yo, let's go. Let's get the fish that we'll be cooking today. The recipe calls for like tilapia or like another whitefish. I was going through the freezer, and the reason that's like inspired the dish. And so walleye I need to eat up. And walleye usually have cheeks, which sounds silly because they don't smile. But it's super tender. And it's super good. And you fry it up, it's almost like a walleye chicken nugget. Oh, you guys are getting 4 cheeks. Let's go. I'm talking really loud considering you guys are games to me here. So, for comparison, it's like a normal like walleye fillet. And then these little guys, these are just little walleye cheeks. Oh, we just got an IRL word ban from 15 Sun. 15 Sun, welcome to the stream, friend. We can't say the word PHISH anymore. Outlaw 13, yo, long time no see, brother. From across the pond. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we got these guys rinsed. I'm going to pat and dry here real quick. Oop. Can't read chat when I'm facing away, but I promise I'll do my best to catch up here when I can. This happened last Sunday to cooking stream where every time I step away from where the camera is, I would like increase the volume of my voice. I don't have to do that. I'm wearing a microphone. It's a weird concept to get used to. Then again, it's like wearing a cell phone. You're always wearing a microphone. At me dry. Yeah. Here's the music playing. It's not. Yo, someone just did the thing. Someone just donated actually. Platypus. Was that you? $1. Thank you, Platypus. That donation is made will be a reminder for me that I need to donate to tomorrow when I'm back at like my full computer that actually has my credit card information because I lost my credit card this month. When I say I lost, I mean I had to cancel because it was It was doing some fraudulent stuff. Not a fan of that. All right, give me a second. Music is sleeping. I will take a look at that. I gotta finish having these dry. As you have the volume up on that a little bit, just that hearing myself with a delay was like mental psychology. Like, what's happening? Like a township device. Platypus, thanks again for that. That's super, super nice of you. Okay, let me dry my hands and then see if I can get the tunes back a cranking. Nintendo, hello, welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
We're just listen. We're doing Danny Trejo's taco, so we got to bring the Breaking Bad apron out, and then this was just a gift that we received from Platypus this year, so that was like a no-brainer. Okay. I don't know why I have to open this tab every 5 minutes. That's obnoxious. We'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully that corrects itself. Okay, so the tacos dry. Let me see what's next here. Pat dry the cod with a paper towel, season with salt and pepper, bet. Place in a large pan over medium-high heat. Hold on. I don't think we're ready to cook the fish yet. This is poorly written. So we want to actually make this thing called like a cumin crema, so like just a cream sauce. And then we also want to make like a pico de gallo. So this wasn't really written within order of operations. We're going to stop and let those continue to dry, and we're going to make the cumin crema. So that's what's going to happen. Team Rocket, Grunt Tom. Tom, welcome back, brother. How are you? Hope all is well. And before he burns the food, how dare? How dare? Team Rocket Tom with a hydrate. Here, if I scoot this over here, can you guys see the Gory Details coaster? Yes, you can. Tom, cheers. Bob says hi, by the way. All right. Let me look up. First things first. Cumin crema, and that's on page 60. And not me pinning these pages in advance like a weirdo. Lunar, oh my gosh, hello! You and Outlaw 13 being here? It must be early your time. Was it midnight? Midnight? Okay, cumin crema. I keep talking loudly. I keep forgetting. Okay, 125. Oh! I keep forgetting you guys are pinned to me. So we serve this cumin crema, earthly crema, with our sauteed fish tacos. It's a super versatile and would also go well with fried fish tacos or our chicken tikka tacos. Makes about a cup. All right, so first things first, we need sour cream, kosher salt, and then cumin. So let's do that. Do this again. You're not too loud. Don't worry. I feel like I'm too loud. I'm going to turn myself down just a little bit because I'm redlining in my broadcast software. I'm sure there's duct tape around here if he's too loud. Meek, welcome. Good seeing you. Oh my gosh, you guys are too funny. So tell you what, we're going to slap this here. And we're going to do our business here. So, let's see. In a small mixing bowl, whisk together sour cream, cumin, salt, and well combined. Use immediately or refrigerate airtight container for 3 days. All right, well, that's easy. If I was a spatula, like a rubber spatula, where would that be? That's big drawer. Okay. No, hold on. First off, I did say the word fish when I was reading the cookbook, so 15 Sun, enjoy your refund. Second off, Team Rocket Tom did give us a hydrate, so thank you. And then S15 Costume, first off, welcome to the stream, Extra Lifer. Requested a hat's off or on to you. We're taking the hat off. There we go. Oh, Lone Wolf is doing it too. He's following suit, chat. Well, and then secondly, or thirdly, we also got an extra donation. Who or what was that? Is that anonymous? Anonymous, and it wasn't even malicious. There's no punishment there. Thank you guys so much. Super nice of you. I'm gonna leave this like down here. Super, super nice of you. Rip the Remy hat. Proof that there's no rat up here. No, not the hat. Darn, no punishment. Yes. Team Rocket Tom says, my day tomorrow is going to be a long one for me because I have to talk to APS. Animal Protective Services? Adult Protective Services? I'm sorry to hear that, man. No, that's heartbreaking. Even if it was animals, that would have been heartbreaking. Well, ready? The back of my phone happens to be made of a teak wood, so knock on wood that everything goes well tomorrow. It's smooth sailing. All right. Sour cream. I did a little bit of math when I was doing the grocery shopping, so we are kind of just gonna free form this because like a lot of this stuff didn't really make sense in terms of the proportioning. So for example, it's like use 1 jalapeno, but then also use 1 tomato. I'm like, that's not gonna be enough salsa because I have all of this cabbage that only comes in this one size. So we scaled it up. So we're just gonna do this, and I feel like we're gonna be in safe hands. And we can keep adjusting and kind of go from there because that's what cooking's all about, friends. Okay, keep that here. Give me a second. I'm going to rinse this so I can recycle it. Why are pots so clean? Because we're respectful in this house. Adult Protective Services. Okay, I understand, Tom. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but again, my statement stands true. Rob Delta, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. So that's how donating works. I didn't know you could punish while you did so. So only if an extra lifer chooses to include punishing donation incentives, like make me eat hot sauce, or make me eat spicy beans, or things of that nature. None of that is mandatory for extra life. I just do it because I'm a masochist. And clearly you guys are sadists. So match made in heaven right there. This water is so cold. Oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire. Our pink container is empty. It's for the record. It said 1 cup of sour cream. And this is 8 ounces, and I think that's pretty close. So we're going to stick to the rest of the recipe in terms of like the seasonings. And we're going to go from there. The teaspoons or tablespoons? It said 2 tablespoons. Well, then I guess that's what we're going to do, friends. One wolf over there in the beach chair with the... Yes. Yes. You actually have, like, measuring spoons? These would be great if I have to do sriracha, but you have, like... Perfect. Chef Gorey. Chad, long time no see, brother. I was just in your Discord server earlier today. You guys were talking about how difficult some games were. And then also, there were some memes in the meme channel. That's all I'll say about that. I remember that next time I donate, you got off easy this time. Next time, Gadget. Next time. Okay, so we're looking for teaspoons. That's a tablespoon? Okay. And literally just 2? We could do that. Well, good news is, small life hack, baking soda and vinegar. Oh, for the pots? Yes. So someone asking for 2 of these. Let me switch to the camera here. Who's Discord? Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about chemical addictions. Sorry, Chabs. I instantly associate you with They Are Billions, and then I associate They Are Billions with chemical addiction. And they post some interesting stuff there. So that's 1. And this guy actually needs shaking up pretty good. By the way, I just got locked in my main Discord account. Tom, I feel like that's the second time that's happened, unless you're still locked out, is what you're saying. That is too much, but that's okay, because we got a lot here. Okay. Let me pack up the cumin. And then, what are we looking at here for the salt and pepper? 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Oh, that's it. No pepper, just salt. I need a tablespoon and a teaspoon. I'm gonna go with. There's kosher salt?
Yep. Everywhere in front of you and up top. Fine, and then what's this?
We're gonna go with fine because I want this to blend in. You don't want to be crunching down on crunchy sour cream. I use soap. Lunar, no one's saying you don't use soap, love. Oh, hold on. All right, that's how much salt we're using. Love that for me. Okay, let me rinse this off, put the salt back. Actually, I'm gonna leave the salt out. We'll probably use it again. Right, next. In a small mixing bowl, whisk together the sour cream, cumin, salt, and to well combine. Use immediately. Got it. So we just gotta mix. Earlobe heads. Yep, that'll do it too. So let's mix this together here. Okay, this is already looking amazing. Like, I am so hyped to put these on tacos, and I'm glad we didn't start cooking the fish first. Don't burn the fish? That's a really good plan, Tom. I'm going to do my best, friend. And we got Lone Wolf and Kayla keeping me accountable here, so if I burn the heck out of this, I can't be like, oh my gosh, it's so good. They're like, no, dude, you botched it. Wow. Okay, hyped for this. Let's do a little taste test here. Yo, hold the phone. Oh my god. Hold on. You too. It's just the simplest of ingredients, but it's so good. It's like a little side of free down. Right? Okay. Yes. So we're gonna set that down. Step 2. Let me check that chat here. To quote Gordon Ramsay, it's bloody raw. It looks smooth and so soft. Dang, yes. Still know if we cooking or baking. We're cooking. We're making fish tacos, courtesy of our friend Danny Trejo. All right, so let me go back to the recipe. You know what? I already have the pico saved. Pico de gallo. Actually, I could show you guys this upside down. Dirt. That's what we're making here next. Okay. Makes about 3 cups. We need 2 ripe tomatoes, cored and diced. And again, I scaled this recipe up because like they asked for half of a red onion and half of a white onion. Like, what am I gonna do with half of a white onion and half of a red onion? So I'm like, we're gonna scale it up. We're gonna make all the salsa. Okay. Exactly. One half small red onion diced, 1/2 white onions. We ain't using halves. No half measures. Okay. 2 jalapenos. We're gonna go 4. These are big jalapenos, so you guys are gonna have some leftovers. Enjoy. Let me grab a plate. I'm gonna grab one of these guys. 2. We got this, friends. I'm running out of real estate here with this cutting board. Lollipunk, welcome to the stream. How are you, fellow extra lifer? Happy Taco Tuesdays. Lurks while I eat. Yes, love that, Lolly. Yes, lurk away, friend.
The second biggest one.
Okay. I'm going to move some stuff here. Okay. Give myself a hydrate. Hold up. I'm going to mark this 15 costumings. Hats off to you is complete too. Still not sure. Yeah. And we're going to start with the tomatoes here. But we'll also need cilantro, some lime juice, some oil. We'll get to that. So first things first. We're going to start cutting some tomatoes. Now we're talking. Okay. Come on. We're doing a little swappy poo here. Why do they put 2 stickers on 1 tomato? That seems so extra to me. Cryptic, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Hello there.
Hello there. KKK, we're good. This guy's good. Let's find these stickers in the shape of Ohio. Ohio? Yeah. Lurking at work. Lurk away, Cryptic, lurk away. Okay. We're just going to start by taking these stemmy boys out. Happened, Ohio. Oh, yeah? Maybe those tomatoes earned those stickers. Maybe. For a festival? What kind of festival was it, Cryptic? I'm assuming Music Fest. Lost Lands? I am not familiar. Tell me more, buddy. Alright, so what it wants us to dice these, right? Diced. Okay. I'm gonna grab a different blade. Oop. Oh, dude, you're great. I just want something with teeth. Like a serrated, there we go. A serrated blade will cut through this like butter. Mostly dubstep, very cool. Come on. Hold still, please. Come on. There we go. Come on. These are the most professional cuts, by the way. Take notes. And that's sarcasm because I am no professional. And I feel like a real professional would have gotten this done already. Let me move this closer because we're wasting real estate here. You should check it out. It has been a long time since I've gone to an EDM show. Mostly, you know what I listen to, Cryptic. We were just talking about that like literally hours ago. These tomatoes are actually like super ripe too, so like they're almost too soft for there be any resistance. So that's not entirely the blade's fault. It's a little mushy, which is funny because I literally just bought them yesterday. The way the cookie crumbles though. And Vane say professional. This means he's dehydrated, but also I do have a tourniquet on. I do have a tourniquet on. That's the truth. I donated back to the vampires today. Wow. Yeah, I'm just dragging this blade through. If it's stupid but it works, it ain't stupid. This is going to be salsa. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect cuts, you know? There's going to be jalapenos and cilantro and onions. Come on. Well, trust me, like, depending on the circumstance for, like, a tomato especially, I do enjoy having teeth, but these guys are just a little overripe, but that's okay. They'll taste just the same. That's too little. That'd be great for fish, though. Does it cut? Then it's the correct knife. I love that's the right mentality right there. Will it blend? Fox deserves the best. Yes. I mean, I'll tell you what, Cryptic. I'll try the other knife again. I'll give it another shot, just for fun. Yeah, dude, I'm sawing with this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt myself with this. Here, let's try this guy. I already donated blood once today. Let's not do it twice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, once it gets through the skin, it's fine, but it's that skin that's the issue here. Isn't it ironic that the safest knives are the sharpest ones? That's what I'm saying. Yep. I can at least drag through these guys now. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be tasty. Yes. Yes, Jen, I love that. Restaurant grade. Okay. It's messy, but we'll take it. Good thing I'll have to do this like 3 more times. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 2 quick jiggles, and I'm gonna get this core out, you know? I do enjoy serrated blades with tomatoes. It just makes sense. They got the teeperses. These guys slide around so much too. This is a lot of fun to cook. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll turn sideways what we can here. Tim cooking with Gorey, making salsa and tacos. Let's go, Cryptic, let's go. Are you a hot, a medium, or a mild salsa guy, Cryptic? I feel like you'd be a hot guy, and I don't mean that in the way it sounded. I mean that totally platonically. Strictly speaking food. Aw, thanks, baby. I mean, I enjoy my spicy hot sauces and my spicy salsas, and we're already brothers from another mother, so I feel like you'd also be a hot sauce guy. I like the spicy. I mean, shoot, I was watching you eat flaming gummy bears and Bean Boozled. Yeah, my instincts are correct. I feel validated. Thank you. All right, 2 more tomatoes to go. We're halfway there, friends. Oh, gosh. But I hope you're all having a good Tombstone Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, and it feels like it's been a week. Isn't that crazy? It has been a week. I hope that Wednesday onward are way more forgiving or less obnoxious. Is that the last dab bottle I spy in the sriracha bottle? I heard you opened the fridge. You're sick. You're sick. I hope chat saw that. See, I'm on the slow week. Matt Tendo, I can't imagine why. Cannot imagine why. All right. Halfway there, friends. It's really loud on my end. Hold on. All right. Let's see how that sounds. Might be one of the reasons why I'm like screaming over my microphone. I'm of course like trying to protect my fingers, but also I'm trying to like keep this tomato from sliding all the F over. And it's really hard when it's cut into all these layers. And it's slimy. It's slippy. We'll make it work, chat. Enjoy the stream. Girlfriend with cooking. Of course, of course. Have a good night. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. There we go. Have a good night, Meek. Yes, absolutely. We might need a bigger bowl. This might be a lot of salsa. What if we just did these separate? That way they don't slide around like crazy. Big brain time? Big brain time? Why would you point that to me now? All right, I'll tell you what, Kayla. Please grab that, because we got 2 whole onions to cut. You're funny. All right, you just saved us a bunch of time. Okay. We'll keep on keeping on then. You can never have too much salsa. That is a vibe and a mood, and I'm all here for it. Absolutely, Platypus. Okay. The only thing worse than not having enough salsa is not having enough chips. And those kind of go hand in hand. Just want to talk about that. This guy's the Teeferses. They're helping. Okay. We're gonna cut this guy in half and take the core out, but we have a new tool or a new toy that's gonna help us cut the rest of these veggies much simpler. Much simpler. Much simpler. Rogue Delta, welcome back. If you chop them, oops, wrong button. If you chop them up, you can just pick the cuttings board up and slide them in the bowl. True, true. Okay, so we have a new toy. We're using the slap chop.
You just have to like chop it a little smaller.
So that it fits in within that grid?
And then it'll chop it. But if you want it like that size, I have a different size.
Another. Okay, so let me order it. Okay. Just try and be gentle. Okay. It's in. Sounds violent.
It's a little noisy, but it works.
Hey, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Does it always make that clap at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
You just lift it up.
the whole thing. There we go. Okay. So these guys are a little bit long, but that's not bad. So that's why I was cutting them into thirds. So next time I know we'll cut them into side cross sections.
You want me to fix that for you?
No. This is good. We're making progress, friends. Yay, new toy! Yay, new toy is right. Okay, so we have the tomatoes diced. Next, the one onion. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Thank you. Well, this just saved us a ton of time. Kayla, I'm glad you realized better late than never. A new person. Hi, new person. Kayla, Cryptic says hello.
Hi, Cryptic.
These guys are a little gross on the end, so I'm going to trim that off. And then we did see that it kept long boy, so we're going to cut this in half, and then we're going to quarter it. Yes, I love that. You guys see the slap chopper? Let me scoot it over here. Yes. It's like an alignment thing. You know you did it right when it claps. Hey, it's working great. We're already halfway through a whole onion. So, chat, did you guys hear the clapping, or did my software suppression keep it out? Nick makes noise. Welcome to the stream, brother. Nick, you will have to explain to me what I saw in the finale of that game you were playing last night when I dropped you that raid. Because I know you were saying that you think you guys got the bad ending. Because, spoiler alert, I'm going to keep this vague, but certain characters that we were probably quite attached to didn't make it. And then later, we see those same characters in cutscenes. So did you guys, go back and get the good ending? Or were you, looking up, a cutscene? Because I had you up even after I said I was lurking. I just couldn't be interacting, you know? And this raindrops, hello, everyone's dropping in. You bring this closer to me, so I bring this closer to me too. And I just move it into the camera. Okay. Turns out those were all the endings. We saved right before and just chose differently. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Well, that game looks intense as hell, and I'm scared because it was very visceral. Let me see. We got room for some more onions. Very gory. No pun intended there, Nick. Come on. We go. Sure. I saw you guys save and redo the one boss fight because your buddy couldn't, like, he glitched out and didn't get to do it with you guys. You kind of treat it as a chill survival game. You can do the story, the progress and choose sort of deal. Well, not my kind of game, but it was fun. How many hours do you think you put into it? Because I feel like I've never seen you do that game before, and then you guys just beat it. First time chatter. Hold on. Hello there. I'm gonna put your name, Annie G. Annie G. Is this for Pico? It is. We're making some salsa here. We were cutting it by hand, and it was taking a long time, and then now we got a new toy, and it's taking way less time. But yeah, we're making some pico for some classic fish tacos. Come on. There we go. Okay, progress. Progress. I have the wrong cam up. Boop. That was like 20 hours. I know, Nick. I know. That was... We tried, brother. We tried. But this... Oh, look how nicely diced it is. I'm so... Kayla, bless you. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgina. Okay. Let me reassemble this a little bit here. I guess we're going to do the same to the white onion. I meant the game was 20 hours. Okay, okay. Slapchap doing some work here. For real, Nick. For real. I'm not even mad. Alright, gang. It is 7 o'clock. Which means we've been streaming for a full hour here. I'm going to finish this quarter of an onion, just so you guys have an idea of what we're doing here. But because we've been streaming for an hour, we're going to run a quick miracle story, talk to us more about Extra Life. I think literally once we wrap up this pico, we'll make like a slaw. We'll cook the fish, and we should be eating tacos here soon, so don't go anywhere. We're also going to run a quick ad break after we talk to more about Extra Life. We have a great stream for you. Stick around. We'll be right back. Oh, it's perfect time with that song. Let's go.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long, blonde hair.
She had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test. She relapsed again. During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system.
I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights." And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. In that picture is one of my most prized possessions because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
Sitting at her funeral, I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special in memory of Victoria.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th in 2008. Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals. Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult, anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital. It might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that with that money, it goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
And that's a donation right there. Well, welcome back, friends. What you just saw was a miracle story. Just a really good example of how the funds raised here, playing games like food and drink, makes the world distance for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, like the absolute champion you saw in that miracle story with Victoria. Victoria's actually the reason Extra Life even exists, and it sucks that it has the outcome that it does. But realistically, it's done so much, like, a world of good, and, like, their memory is not lost. We've raised... Okay, I only donated twice. What just happened? This looks nothing like your kitchen. Hi, Coax. How are you? No, since Extra Life's inception, we've been able to raise over $100 million, and I think that was just in the last, like, 10 years. This has been going on for 15 years. It's absolutely incredible. Let me check out my donation page real quick, because I think I heard 3 ka-chings, and I only donated twice. Okay, so we did get the anonymous donor. Thank you. And then Platypus, I did donate on your behalf to Sabrigucci. All right, well, let me get the music going here again, friends. We're currently making some pico de gallo as a part of the fish tacos we're doing, courtesy of our friend, Danny Trejo. So that's what's going on. We did just do, come on, do the thing. Do the good. Thank you. Thank you. So we did just do the white onions. We're going to do the jalapenos next, so we're going to do that. We're going to try to core them, and these are big jalapenos too. I need a spoon. Go. Are you at Lone Wolf's? That is not for me to disclose, Coax, but I'll tell you this right now. We had some special guests on stream a little bit ago. We could be anywhere. We could be anywhere. This could be a closed set. This could be an Airbnb. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay, these guys have been decored. I'm going to have to wash my hands very thoroughly because this stuff is spicy and it is an oil. And I have to take my contacts out later tonight. And I don't want to mace myself. I'm in danger. You could be in my kitchen. I could be in your kitchen. Oh no, what was the redemption, Lone Wolf? I'm just using my finger. It's like me trying to use a spoon is actually just spreading the juice and seeds right in my face. Oh, hat on. Oh, wait to put our hats back on? Did you? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Definitely things. It's not just like, it's just, that's hot oil. Alright, hold on, friends. There was a phantom point redemption for hats on or off to you. So we're back on. Lepus, thank you again. Get these stems out of here. Pick out your seeds and stems. Remy's back in action. Yes, if I start cooking way better than I was before, it's all Remy. Okay, these guys are decored. You need decored. You get decored and you get decored. Everybody gets decored. This might be a little spicy of a pico, but I think we're in good company for spicy pico. I think it will not go to waste. For some reason, I pictured a mini you in the hat pulling Gorey's hair. That is hilarious. Lone Wolf is in tune with the animals, so maybe he's accessing his inner mouse. I mean, it's not a mouse, it's a rat. Ratatouille. It's in the namesake. I'm going to have this oil all over my hands. Oh my god. I got to wash my hands like 4 or 5 times easy. Why is it spicy? Okay, cool. We are going to borrow the slap shop again here because that was working out tremendously for us. But it stays in one piece. There we go. Let's not slap chop our own fingers, thank you. Walk to the spoon. We're back. These guys need to cut down before they fit, so we'll do that. There we go. Making them nice and bite size. That's the one thing. Gesundheit, sir. Almost done with what, the jalapenos. All right, we'll do 2 at a time here. Oh my God. Go. Do. Make way for Fanny. Guys are in. There we go. I'm like working up a sweat over here. We go, making good progress. 2 more pieces. Okay, jalapenos are chopped, friends. Oh, those look so good. Kayla, thank God for you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So we got the white, red, tomatin. I'll slap these guys over here for aesthetics. Cool. Get out of there. Cool. I might have to invest in one of these. It's just like one of those things.
You can cut it, but it makes it go a whole lot quicker.
You're still using a knife, yeah. All right, let me touch base here. Just kept face on your hands. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna wash my hands. I appreciate you because I just scratched my beard and I'm not trying to myself up. Not I'll tell you that right now, though. All right. So let me pick back up on where we left off here. Tomatoes done. Red onion done. White onion done. Jalapenos done. We need a 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro, which really means we need a 1/2 cup. I believe this is about 1/2 cup. So where did that other knife go? We actually cannot use the slap chop for this guy, so we won't. But we do have our fresh cilantro. Okay. They use a twist tie on this? Who does that? So you can cook some of that blue stuff? Hey, yo, Mr. White. Jesse, it's time to cook. Oh, hi. I want to know who that's going to. Oh, good. Love that for me. That was here.
Yeah.
Check. All right, this is a lot on this cutting board at once. I'm going to slap this on a plate. kind of just do this in batches here. Yeah, that's a lot at once. A slab chop would actually be perfect for this, but not like the one we had. So I'll show you guys a trick. When cutting cilantro, you literally just bend it and roll it into these little bundles. And then since it's like on top of itself so much, every time you make a cut, you're actually going through like 6 different parts of it. And it'll be super fine in no time. The issue is just a lot of it. Lone Wolf, could you grab me a measuring cup, please? I want to say I know where they are. Thank you, Chef. Yes, Chef. Heard, Chef. Behind, Chef. Hot, Chef. And I'm going to go over this just a few more times, just so it's a little bit finer. Okay. So we are looking for a total. Jalapenos before we want half a cup of this, and this is exactly 1 cup. So we're gonna fill this up halfway. It is Fat Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras Day. Oh, Coax just redeemed 10 leg lifts. Coax, I'll tell you what. Let me feed these guys and not just delay the stream a whole bunch. If I'm playing a solo game like Majora's Mask, sure, I'll stop what I'm doing. But we got dinner that they've got to put on the table, so I will consider redeeming that at the end of the stream. Or I can just tell you now. We'll see how I'm feeling. I know where you live. Same. Hello? The media? Alright, so we want... That's it. That's... Wow, okay. So for the record, guys, this is all the cilantro the recipe called for. This is all the cilantro that came in my order for 83 cents. And again, for size comparison, yeah, so there's that. That actually looks like the perfect amount. Okay, so good news is, friends, you guys have some leftover goodies. You can do with whatever you see fit.
You should take some too. Don't leave us without.
Tomorrow I'm going to a friend's birthday party, and this is all perishable. Yes, so consider this my gift to you guys. For letting me use the Airbnb. Okay, next. Yes. So next we have to use the juice of 1 lemon, but again, we scale this up. So we're using 2. So that'll be easy enough. We're going to literally grab these guys, cut them in half. Right. Do we have metal tongs?
Yeah. Big drawer.
Big drawer.
There's like...
Perfect. This is going to go great. So another little trick, you grab some metal tongs and you squeeze your lime in between it, and then you use that fulcrum. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this from this perspective. Come on. But it just juices the absolute sin out of a lime because just the sheer force. And we can even turn it the other way if it doesn't shoot the F out. Yeah, and if we want to even afterwards, we can just use some good old elbow grease here. And that was a quarter of lime. Yeah, so we're not letting this go to waste. Oh, that was... we got a squirter. Get the goggles ready, folks. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is going to be so good. I'm hyped. I am hyped. I have to take pictures of that that creme that we made, the cumin crema. She's done the toothpick approach. The toothpick approach is a thing. People sometimes microwave their limes to get more juice out of it. Let's do just elbow grease on this one. Oh, yeah. Did you bring a towel? I should have. I should have. I should have brought a towel. Yes. I'm trying to juice this away from myself so I don't get lime juice in my eyes. Last thing I need on top of, what do you call it? Jalapeno juice in my hands is lime juice in my eyes. Susie Munches in chat. Susie Munches, what's up? They're even asking what time I'm going live. Thank you for tuning in, friend. How are you? Happy Taco Tuesday. Speaking of tacos, you see Rude Boy Mitch is back? Susie Munches, hello. Stumple Thomas Gorey. Or Thomas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands a lot more before I use the restroom, Coax. Tomas made a great mistake, and we've learned from his mistake before. One of our friends was a chef at a restaurant that did like specialized in fondue, and I don't remember what the meal was that he was making, but they definitely handled some jalapenos, and he came home and he brought it home for us. I'm like, it was delicious. But then he went to the bathroom, and he definitely did not get all the oil off of his hands, and we could hear him screaming from like the 3rd floor. Oh, it's an IV instead? Yeah. Dude, give me death. Yo, drag me behind the chemical shed, put me on my knees, and just, no thank you. Oh, barbaric. So I'm officially a chef. So this is a gift from Rob Platypus. Do you guys want to show off your hats too? So we got 3 of them, and we weren't going to let them go to waste. We had to. Lone Wolf, the one and only. Hello, you guys are. I can't believe you guys are rocking my shirts. You guys are too cute. Okay. The Lone Wolf and Kayla all day. Yes, yes. All right. So where are we at here? Give us a fashion. Oh, a runway strut. Do you guys want to do a runway strut? Or...
Just dip.
All right, if you say so. When I think of a runway strut, I think like the one leg in front of the other and like the putty face. All right, let me see here. We want 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's do that real quick. Where's your tablespoon? Here we go. Half. 1 tablespoon. Let me read that right. 2. Yes. 1. 2. Cool. All right. Let me rinse this off real quick. I believe it says we need 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, so we're going with 2. Not right now. I mean, maybe. I don't know how well. They even haven't heard me talk about it. Salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh yeah, the maid outfit's definitely happening tomorrow. Cue the music. There is music, Susie. Can you not hear it? That's 1. That's 2. Cool. That is the pico completed. I'm gonna take a quick picture of what we got, and then it's time for us to whip up some fish. And this isn't gonna take long, so we might actually still wrap this up by 8 o'clock. Sweet. Where's my phone? We need Cuban Pete. Are you trying to get me DMC at Lone Wolf? Oh, we gotta do the cabbage bit too. That's right. Huh? Let me get my shadow out of the way. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So let me keep reading the actual recipe here. From the leg lifts, I'll save for tomorrow. Fair, Coax. I can do that. All right. We'll mix it up. Okay, great. All right, we're gonna mix this. We're gonna taste it and see what we think real quick. I didn't hear what we said. Are we insulting me? Oh. I inhale instead of just puffing. This is looking and smelling so good. Lone Wolf and Kayla, could you guys grab like a teaspoon for yourselves? Let me know if we need to add more salt, if we want to add some pepper. Okay. I'm loving the salt, actually.
A little pepper, salt is perfect.
All right. Slap a little pepper on. You said you want additional salt?
No, salt is perfect. It's a little bit of pepper. The cilantro on the back end is perfect.
I'm very happy with it. Danny Trejo, my man. All right, let's look at that now. Okay, that looks sinful. Yes, please. Cool. I figured the guy was done. We're gonna put that over here with our human fresh cumin crema. Jesus. Let me pull up the menu here again. Okay. Patch the cod. Get that ready. Yep. Add cod until cooking the pieces are done. Especially flip them off. And then squeeze half limes over it. You guys have lime juice?
Yeah.
We're gonna put some lime juice on the cod too, or the walleye. Those are jalapenos.
You want?
Right. I used all of them. I'm asking if you had more. We really just need the lime juice. Just slap it right there. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, so we need a medium bowl. I'm gonna start making the sort of slaw. Reheat the oven. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna be doing a lot all at once here, friends. We're gonna do it in a little bit of order. Medium bowl. We got a slaw here that we're gonna be making. Bob, sriracha, hot sauce, Tombstone, SpongeBob, something, a coffee maker. Yes, Coax. Listen, man. The fact that you recognize these details makes my heart happy. So we literally just got some cabbage here. And we're going to combine this with the crema we made. So this will make a little cumin cabbage crema slaw. I'm not mad about this music right now. I've made a mistake of trusting lo-fi stations in the past. And like, oh yeah, we're totally royalty-free, copyright-free. I'm like, cool, I'll do a 2-hour stream with you guys. And at the end, like, you have 350 copyright strikes. Like, love that for me. We're not taking this bond. This is going directly into the trash. Yeah, respectful in the house. We clean as we go. I'm not gonna be like, hey, here's a big old mess. Bye. I mean, now that we got the stuff combined, hold on, why did my phone close out? Nope, bring it back. Alright, now that we got this stuff combined, I'm gonna try to actually like mix it throughout here. And we can even add a little bit of water if like the crema is too thick. We want to thin it out a little bit. I think that's exactly what's happening. You guys have a little bit of vinegar? Probably like a white distilled vinegar. Because like, I feel like water would make this like really soggy, but vinegar might kind of pickle it almost. Eat friends, adapt, compromise, overcome. We'll add a little bit of time to kind of see if this works things out. Use your hands, don't be shy. I could do that. I could do that. I'm also rocking a Band-Aid from blood donation here today, so yeah, I don't plan on handling the food directly here. It is already looking and smelling better, and it's doing that thing where it's saucing to the side of the bowl. Yeah, this is going to be sinful. Oh yeah, okay. This was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This actually looks like a coleslaw now. I could glove over the Band-Aid. That's a great idea, Platypus. That's a great idea. But at this point, this coleslaw is done. If you want to grab me one, I'll wear it. I'm not afraid of gloves. That sounded dirtier after I said it out loud than it should have been. I'm sorry for putting that in everyone's head. Yeah, this is... Oh my god, I'm so glad we had that vinegar. This is coming out super creamy. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of that. And that's what she said. Thank you, Kayla. Let me take a picture of that real quick. Sweet. Someone just dropped a follow. I can't see who you are. Give me a second. Okay. Packed nicely. Packed nicely. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Gorey Gang. How's your Taco Tuesday treating you? Darn it, Lone Wolf. Yes. Okay. So we got our slaw. We got our pico. We're going to get the fish ready. I put the glove on the wrong hand like an idiot. I'll tell you what I tell everyone. If it weren't for the gutter, my mind would be homeless. I need to put that in my vocabulary. That's a good one. That's a super good one. Packed nicely. Hey, my Taco Tuesday was salmon, so it was still pretty good. You had me salmon. No, like, that's my favorite. Like, I try to eat fish regularly. Salmon is, like, a good choice. We're doing some Lake Erie walleye tonight. Okay, this is all good. We need to start getting ready this pan for the fishies. A little bit of oil. Yep. And we're preheat the oven. Oh, we're supposed to have a little bit of oil in the cabbage too. Oops. So, yeah, we're going to remix this a little bit. You had one forever. Time to fix that, platypus. Time to fix that. No, oil and vinegar, like those are my main go-tos for marinades. So by us adding a little bit, like that's gonna be good. Maybe help things from sticking together so much. Spread out. There we go. All right, Sean and Kayla, I need your guys' spoons. Guess what you think?
I have no spoons to taste that.
My spoons are too big.
These spoons.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So that's ready now. See here. Medium high heat, two tablespoons of oil, till it shimmers. 2 minutes. Add the cod back to cook pieces. Okay. So I do need to cut the cod. We're gonna do that now. Just remind me I need to head up the coast sometime soon. There's a place, a little Viking village, that has the best walleye sandwich right on the coast. Yum. Sold, dude. One pumpkin jack wants exercise the rest. Fist open, palm open, tip to claw, half fist. Fist open, palm open, tip to claw, half fist. Off to game some friends. Have a wonderful night. Rogue, appreciate you being here. Have yourself a good night and best of luck. Good luck. Have fun with your buddies. Okay, we gotta cut up some fishies. I'm gonna wash the cutting board real quick. Again, then, friends, we like to just cook some fish, warm some tortillas, and it's supper time. What am I doing over here? Jeez. Really wash the cutting board. No, I mean, I'll just bring it back to you. Cool. All right. We want 3-inch pieces. That's okay, buddy. That is okay. Bring the cod over here. And I don't mean Call of Duty. Here. We'll do this. We'll literally just wash that knife. That's okay? It's fine. That seems like it's about a 3-inch piece actually already. This could work out. We'll cut you in half. It's not a knife? That's a knife. These guys are already itty bitty. Oh yeah, these guys definitely need cut down. We're even gonna cut them in half a little bit too, just because there's no way you'll get it inside of a tortilla otherwise. Come on. My what, you know? The drool? It's there. It might just be buried. I'm gonna prove you wrong here. 2 seconds. Oh, you're saying you don't have it? I thought you said when you said you, YOU. Hold on.
No drill.
Weird.
That's you.
That's weird. I don't love how fat these guys are. You can have some skinny boys, it's fine. They might even cook faster. Go. Let me just scoot all these guys over here. What did you say?
I'm not looking on my phone. Like, they look delicious.
They're,
I'm like, I can get closer to them.
they're literally right in front of me.
So excited. For the future.
I knew exactly what you meant. I wasn't going to name the date or the location, but I knew exactly what you meant. Okay, these guys are cut. I'm going to go ahead and wash this dish real quick. And this knife again. We're going to warm up the oven. While the tortillas are warming up, we're trying to lightly frying these. These are learning it salt and pepper. Done. Orange juice. Some more to go and enjoy, friends. We're around the third heading out right now.
You're going to keep up the oven.
Well, not preheat it while we're doing this stuff. So it says, to continue.
No, the mistake. I was going to tell them what the trays were.
We really just need to put these guys wrapped in aluminum foil, place them in the oven until they're warm. Should take about 15 minutes. So I'm going to preheat the oven to 250 here. Bake. We go. Start. Oven is preheating. There's the aluminium foil. How many tacos do you guys think you want? 3? Yeah, I'm gonna start with 2. I'm gonna put these all in and they'll be all hard and crunchy and gross. We'll just put in a few in. So 5. We can always add more. You want 3? Oh, sorry. 7. Thank God for you. What did you say? Melly, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy Taco Tuesday. Actually, happy Wednesday where you are. So I'm gonna do that thing where we're gonna have like a couple shells because there's a lot of these. There's like a 30 pound. So we each have like 2 per person, or 2 per taco. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're going hard, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's literally 2 left. I'm just gonna do them all. We're gonna do them all. Well, you guys might have some fixings left over. So that's going. That's going. So 3 makes a Danny Trejo. Didn't. All right, Lone Wolf. All right, Lone Wolf. I see you. Doing well. Happy Taco Tuesday. Love your chef set. Thank you. These were gifts from Rob Platypus. You guys want to do another fashion strut? Here. You lost your phone. Oh, here. So I said to do like the fashion strut. The runway. That's too funny. Okay, that's preheating. We're gonna start doing the fishies here. Guess I should take a photo of the fishies. Blue steel, yes, Coax, you get me. We're also done with this cutting things, I think. So I'm gonna slap the garbaggio back. Okay. Oven's still preheating. Let's start frying these things. I'm gonna get a plate for us to put the fried bits on. What's so funny?
Ours says it gets better every time we do it.
Oh my! I believe her. I believe her. I can't wait to watch this VOD. All right. We're gonna get a little oil going. Nothing crazy because we're not trying to fry these. We're just kind of like sear them, you know. Hello, Gorey's friends. Hello, hello. You might actually recognize some of these these names. So they enter the giveaways a lot, and of course, you know Lone Wolf. They were repping the merch, which is amazing. The OG merch. So we want medium high. That's medium. Okay. That oil going real good. Until it's shimmering. And I don't want to overcrowd the pan here. So we're going to we're going to do like as many pieces as we can, and then I'm going to slap them somewhere. And I'm going to put, I grabbed a plate right there. I'm going to put some paper towels down too, so that when they take them out of the oil, they kind of, pretending I'm actually here, have a place to. It's like when you're in a concert and you're watching the concert from here instead of there, you know? Okay. Yeah, so we have paper towels down on that plate, so once we take them out, they'll be good. That hole's still eating up. We're good, we're good. What kind of fish is that? Is that bass? Lightly fried fish fillets, coax. No, it's walleye. It's walleye caught by Sure Boy. With any luck, I'll be bringing some more stuff in from the Great Sea soon. It's not quite there. Oven. West Coast. Yeah, he was already just saying he wants to make a trip. Yeah, and they got apparently got perch up there too. It's getting there, friends. Next till we. How dare! How dare! That's too funny. Getting there. It's getting there. Boop. I'm actually going to scoot this paper plate right here so that we can literally just transfer as they cook. And it says here, pat the cod dry with paper towels and season it with salt and pepper. Lunch pan, over medium high heat. Heat the tablespoon of oil, shimmering about 2 minutes. Add the cod until the pieces are lightly browned and just cook through about 3 minutes per side. Okay. Use a spatula to transfer the cooked cod to a large plate and then squeeze them with the lime halves over it. Oh, we're supposed to season with salt and pepper. Good thing I read. Let me spread these guys out here. We're seasoning them. I'm like, I could have swore that we need salt and pepper. A little S&P. Good thing I read that. Like, there's no way it's that simple. Okay. Salt. Okay, Maureen. Okay. We actually share a birthday. Yeah, we do.
Oh.
That celebrity you just named. Yeah. We share a birthday.
Keep saying you and my mom.
No, sorry, the celebrity. Okay, let's salt down. Let's get some pepper.
How old is he?
I think he's older than me.
45.
There it is. Can I have some of your cold weather? It's 91 here.
Hey, you sent some of the warm weather.
Joke's on you. It was 60 something on the way here today. So it is. I literally drove with my windows down and the car blowing cold air. So like it's It was hot here too. But I'll do my best, Melody. I'll do my best. You have some mind. Yeah, platypuses have some weather right now. Like they're calling for blizzards. Yeah, batten down the hatches over there. Okay, so I'm seasoning the top right now. The bottom's not getting anything. So before I put them in the oil, I'm gonna do a little flip and a mop. Go. Oh, you guys can't hear the sizzling, but it's happening. I'm gonna try not to overcrowd in here. The weather has been so weird. Platypus, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, we just turned a fan on. I don't think the microphone's picking up, but if it's obnoxious, you guys let me know. Where's the... I'll probably wiggle these guys around. They don't stick and burn, just like they're doing. It's fine. They'll taste the same. There we go. That was the goal. That was the goal. The oven just went off saying that it is preheated. I'm gonna slap the tortillas in. So yeah, some of these guys didn't. Those guys didn't stick. They're slapping the tortillas in the oven. Oop. Did somebody set a timer for 15 minutes? This place. These guys are coming apart. This is fun. The recipe did say to use a spatula, but this... That you wouldn't never get underneath them with how tall this pan is. It's fine. I'm just gonna wiggle them around, and they're gonna taste the same. No, I'm saying like I would never be able to get underneath. Like the baby one, and even then, like if they're stuck, they're stuck. But I'm trying to just move them around. Appreciate though. No, even your neighbor has reached out to me like, oh my gosh, you're always grilling fish. Like, how do you not get this fixed? I'm not doing the grill. I am talking about your neighbor. Chef D Detail. What's up, big friend? Hello, happy Taco Tuesday. How are you? You're right, Platypus. No, if they fall apart, heaven forbid, they'll crumble even easier in a tortilla. So we're good. We're good. You're tired? Same. I think I've gone to sleep at midnight, like every night this week. Oh yeah, these guys are just crumbling. And I just lay there and just don't fall asleep until like 5 in the morning, just staring at the ceiling. That part's true. I can't say that was what happened last week. But like I'm much overdue for sleep. Good news is, We're starting to get a little bit like golden brown going on. It's getting there. Yeah, these are just so tender and so delicate. I almost feel like maybe there's a reason Mr. Trejo used cod instead of walleye. I'll let those go. I'm gonna add a little more oil. It's an attempt to make sure that stuff doesn't stick. I think cod is a firmer fish. I believe you. And like, I guess it depends on how what kind of pan you're using too. This highwall pan's nice because it's not gonna splatter everywhere, but it's hard to like, get to you, and I'm like picking it from the top, and it's all good. I'm sure cod's probably not even looks like narrow either. It's all good. It'll taste just great. Take a picture of this frying. Just to overcook this thing on this stuff. We're going to bust out the meat probe and double check that it's all up to 10. We want 145. We're about 120 now. We're going to be very close. I'm going to give these guys one more flip and we'll go from there. Call me right now. Bacon. Can't answer. I'm just ripping these apart. All right, cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're not going to go with the plate. We're going to go with the bowl. That's going to be pre-shredded for us. So just try to get them all stuck. All right, we're trying to keep things moving. We're trying to keep things moving. Cool, so we're just gonna make we're gonna make stir fries basically. This makes late work out even better. Yeah, I don't want to scratch the crap out of your metal. And also, we're building a delicious pond on the bottom of the pan at the same time. So this could be a happy mistake, friends. I'm gonna go like crust. It could be electric, yeah, maybe. All right, I'm not gonna try not to break things up more than they already are. Let's check the temperature again. We wanted 1. 145. 146, let's go. Scrape these guys in here. So we don't have some chunky boys in here, which is a little bit obnoxious. The first things I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more oil down so this stuff doesn't just absolutely get burned. Great. We got the lime juice that we had aside. We're going to slap it into this bowl that we have been putting everything into. It's got salt, pepper, fat, heat, everything we're looking for. We start putting some more pieces down. You know what? I'm going to slide them down as we put them down too, because I feel like that was one of the issues. I just let it sit. Well, it's 8:04. We're going to run a quick break. I'm not going to run you guys another miracle story. We're just going to run a quick break to save everything from the ads, because ads are annoying. And if it's your first time here, and you get hit with an ad right when you get here, it's like, I don't want to be here. So give me a second, friends. I want to prep some more information. It takes a couple minutes. And then we'll be right back. Don't go down. We have a great stream for you. Stick around. We'll see you in just a little bit. Friends, we're back. What we just saw was actually this man break. Make sure you guys think you hit all kinds of pre-roll ads and unskippable ads on stuff like a bombardment. It saves a bit of the time. We are on the finishing step. We're literally going to cook the last of our fishies and assemble tacos and then eat. So let me get over to the stove camp. Music is actually starting to sound like more Italian than anything. These guys are so delicate. Or at least sticking good, and that's obnoxious because we have plenty of oil. What can you do? I'm too expecting to look at my schedule. This is a spatula. Actually, are golden brown. There we go. I would not be surprised if those things are already cooked. Crazy. Would you guys like to start a please? It's one thing, which is a little bit obnoxious. Let's say fish go on top. We'll do the slaw, the pico, and then the fish. Want to grab one of those guys now? Perfect. Dixie Dude, hello, welcome back. Watch your arm there, buddy. Oh, I've returned, and the music is banging, and Holly's invited. Well, hello, Holly. All right, I'm going to scrape a little bit of this fond off here. Let's see if we can get any more Crispies for... There we go. You're sitting right in front of it. It's like crema. No, so we use the crema to make the slaw. All right. Well, good news is, Celeste, hello. Good news is that we're done with the. No, we're done with like the cooking portion now. We're at the assembly point, and I'll show you guys the finished results. And then the best part is the enjoyment. So we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. Get a mouse spatula and grind those Crispies off. I don't like to scratch out of people's pans. And those are they're on there, brother. They are on there. There's always an option. Careful, there. I got straight. Well, listen, I did the math and I scaled it up, and I figured it was sure it's gonna be delicious. If only I brought a whole bag of them. Yep. And I also figured the worst thing that happened is you could share with mom and dad and the brothers. Yeah. All right, Lilith, I'm gonna take a picture of yours. What are we cooking? We're making a. What's this? We're making Trejo's classic fish tacos, and we did it using walleye that I caught myself. So that's what the plan is. We're in the assembly phase now. Lone Wolf, I'm gonna take a picture of your plate because 3 is a very aesthetic number. SpongeBob is gonna be in the background. Here we go. If you guys want to sauce it up, please do. He's definitely won't be in anyone's Discord ever. Okay. Let me assemble real quick here, friends. We're starting with the so the swan first. So used to my square plates. These things fit perfect in them. Yeah, this is not your fault. I was even moving and it slid off. Slaw. Haley, did I see you ripping some cilantro off in this enormous bundle to put on top of your tacos?
Yes.
That's a pro strategy, friend. It's all good. Not too much pico, but hashtag worth it. Then grab some walleye. My walleye to everything else ratio is going to be so out of whack. By hashtag don't care. So, friends, Sark, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Hello there.
Platypus, you did not just donate $10. Is that for what I think it is? Okay. Well, let me show you the top-down view. But here's, you know what? We're going to take Kayla and one will suffice. We're going to do some aesthetic additions here. Hold on, I know you guys are looking at the screen, nothing right now. There. Almost done, hold on. Platypus, thank you so much for the donation. I have a very good idea of what I think that's for. I'll answer you a couple questions once I confirm it here. Yes, no, that's exactly what I'm going to ask. So here's the top-down view of the finished product. And then here's what it looks like from the side. And I'm just going to double check real quick. New rule, you have to use Cajun spices as a tribute to the holiday today. That would be a good rule of Mardi Gras. Let me double check our donation list. Okay, so Mark Platypus definitely did just donate to the incentive. I'll eat a tablespoon of sriracha. So Platypus, let me ask you this. 1, do you want me to just add it to my taco? 2, take it to the face. And 3, would you like Lone Wolf to join us? Kayla, would you join us? All right, that was a hard pass. Like, she didn't even hesitate. So, Platypus, you let me know. They really have the little taco holder doohickey. Does that surprise you? I'm not really one to have booting anything. Karen BX832004. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy Taco Tuesday.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Gorey Gang. Don't ruin the tacos with that much. Okay, Platypus, fair. Lone Wolf. Grab your teaspoon, sir. Beautiful. Or your tablespoon. Yes. Here we go. Let's go. Alright. Platypus, this is for you. We got our teaspoons and our tablespoons. We're not using the teas. I'll fill yours up, and then we'll do them at the same time. And hold a little more level than that, buddy. There you go.
Bet you didn't realize there's a last stab at the bottom of the table.
Those are donation incentives. They were. That is not on there. Okay, Platypus, this is for you. Hot One, sponsor us. Cheers. Whoa. Major had no reaction. Alright. Oh, I'm glad we made your day, Platypus. So let me give these a shot, and we'll tell you what we think.
Good luck pulling them together because
mine's destroyed, but... Alright, friends, here we go. It does sound like an organ. Okay, Yamashina. All right, I will say, when I was reading the recipe and there was no taco seasoning on the meat itself, I was very confused. The only seasoning we use was salt, pepper, and cumin. This seems authentic as sin. I don't typically go for the corn tortillas, but I've been trying to eat healthier, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not gonna sit here and like gasm in the camera and be like, oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever had. But I'm about to destroy these and smash. So I'm gonna take another bite real quick.
The cilantro added at the end is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I think the pico might be my favorite part, so I'm glad you guys have so much of it. Danny Trejo knows his stuff. Alright, gang, well, we've been streaming for more than 2 hours. It's dinner time. And I'm not going to sit here and have a mukbang stream with you guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the outro screen, find someone to raid together, and return our party to their party. We're to make their day, and I can't do without you. Stick around. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Real quick, I just want to make sure before we leave and go back home, until all this nonsense stops and we can start loving each other, we can stop hurting each other because we believe in something different than the person standing next to us. The one thing that can't be defeated is love, right? You can conquer hate by ignoring it. You can destroy it by loving the person next to you. I'm celebrating life.
Oh gosh. We're totally off camera, but that's fine because we don't have the green screen effect anyway. Chat, thank you so much for being here and showing all love and support. We're going to go ahead and drop a raid over on our friend French Fried Toast. French Fried Toast is a fellow extra lifer who is currently doing a little bit of Detroit Become Human. We will be back tomorrow to do a little bit of Halo with our friends, and we definitely will be wearing the maid outfit, so stay tuned for that. Until then, love yourselves, love each other. I love you. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Stay spooky.